Let's find a game. All right, here we go. We're going to keep the default team and let's go. What's up, guys? It's been a while since we've been live. All right, opponent's ready. Here we go. E3. Well, I'm just going to play normal. Oh, it's this guy. It's this guy. I think this is like a GM, so we'll see how this game goes. Let's play A6. I just want to prevent the bishop from coming here before I play D5. Pretty standard when they do this. They like to put the bishop here, and it's kind of annoying. Let's gain some space. What's up, guys? What's happening? I'm just playing some chess. I'd like to... Let's go here, because I'd like to capture with this knight first. This knight first, ideally. So if he takes here, that's going to work for me. Okay, if he doesn't take it, then I have to make a decision at some point. Let's keep developing for now. This is the first stream you've joined. Welcome, Jordan. It's been a while since I've been live. I'm just playing games right now. I'm playing on Immortal game, so it looks a little different. These pieces with the symbol have quests attached to them, so as I play, I guess my face is kind of in the way. I don't really know where else to put it, though. I can put it down here, but then you're still going to miss one of them. Basically, each of these pieces you can see has a quest, and if I complete the quest, I get those points. So I'm trying to do that, but at the same time, I have to win the game, which is not easy. Let's go here. Maybe we can just castle. I'm trying to not capture anything because I want this knight to capture first, but it's not looking like it's going to happen. I might have to make a decision here to take something. Okay, not yet. We can keep the tension a little longer. Yeah, Smug, this is just on Immortal game. There's a link in the description, actually, so you can just go there. Tips for over the board tournament next week. You've qualified through 2 rounds. Some of the best under 14s in London. Everyone's 2,000 plus. Any tips? I mean, it sounds like you're doing a good job with what you've been doing. So close to the tournament, I wouldn't try to learn too much. I would focus on resting. That's usually what I did before tournaments. I didn't focus on like learning a bunch of new stuff. You just try to rest, and you know, probably you've already learned enough. You just need to just go into it as well rested as you can. Is this the night? No, it's not the right night. This is the night. That's too bad. Yeah, this is the problem with trying too hard to complete quests. You end up with positions like this where it's like, all right, we're just going to have to abandon that quest. You can see like that one at the bottom, the one at the top. Yeah, I'm just not really able to do quests against this person, which is fine. I can't castle. There's a bishop there. I don't know. Let's go here. Don't this quest distract you? Yes, they absolutely do. Yes, they absolutely do. I think I'm already like losing because I can't castle. I think this person's a GM though, so I don't really feel too bad. Actually, I'm going to resign at this point. Let's see if we can get someone that's more of an even match. It's part of the strategy with this game is like, you don't want to waste too much time like playing games that you just don't have a legitimate chance to win. Because you can only play so many games. All right, here we go. Yeah, this is another one of the top players. All right, let's do this. If he takes, yeah, I'll go here, and I can at least complete this quest with my knight. All right, so we got one. What's next? I need to check with this bishop. Let's see if we can trade this with check. There we go. Let's do it. So we got 2 quests already. You can see those 2. That's good. Win in less than 30 moves, and then this knight capture 2 pieces. Maybe like knight f6, and we can trade for 1 here. It could be 1. No. Okay. Where we can pin this. Do we go for the knights versus bishops? I want to attack the king over here somehow. It looks like a weak king. Question is, how do we get over there? Like this? Or I move the knight and push the pawn, something like that. Or I just don't worry about that right now. Let's go queen e2. I think this could open up pretty easily with d4. Yes. I could take that bishop too. Should I? Let's trade here first. And then we'll do this. Probably he's going to go back to save the pawn. Yes. Okay. I don't think I'm ready to sacrifice that just yet. If I go here, there's f5, which is annoying. What about b4? I just want to get like an outpost for my knight. Let's play b4. I want it to go here. There we go. It's a good square for the knight. Just have to be careful for this. So, and also, how do I get my... Let's do this. Wait, did he just hang mate in 2? Oops. So I got all but that quest where I have to capture 2 pieces with the knight. So that was pretty good. 1500 is pretty good. The max is like 21 something. So I'm happy with that. Especially against a strong player. It's not worth developing comeback skills. It depends. It depends. I have won some games that I should have lost by just hanging on and keep on playing, but sometimes it just takes too much time and then it's worth. All right, same person. Let's go here. Let's play the Maroxy Bind. This is a good setup against the Sicilian a lot of times because it really clamps down on the center, and that's a lot of times what black wants to do is play d5. So you're like making it more difficult for them to do that. Let's play f3, put the bishop here. This knight. I could sacrifice it just to get this knight an extra capture and also get some potential threats. Is it worth it though? On the bishop check, I can always just go here. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's probably not worth it, but it's okay. We'll give it a shot and see what happens. Oh, he's not even going to take it. Interesting. Well, now I'm going to take here. And this threat. Still have this threat. Right, so king f2. And how does he deal with that? It's not that easy. Oh. Oh, okay. I'll take it. Let's check the leaderboard real quick. I'll show you guys what I'm trying to do. So this is me here, number 10. 211,000. I'm about to be 9. This guy's 213, so we can very easily probably get to 8th place. And then I'm not catching these guys, obviously. There's 17 hours left, so I'll be streaming for the next 18 hours stop, non-stop. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. Definitely not going to do that. All right, so let me move my face over here. So you can see I got 2,100. Hey, Harry. Good to see you too. Okay, let me read some comments. What's your take on Magnus Hans? Yeah, I knew somebody was going to ask that. I knew somebody was going to ask that. I really don't have a ton to say because I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Not sure if this is a good line or not, but I'm going to do it. There are definitely some things that are suspicious, but unless there's proof, I don't know. It's quite possible that you just played a good game, you know? Did I play D5? Play D5. Yeah, I thought about making a video, and then I was like, I don't know what I would even say if I made a video about that, because I don't know what's going on. All right, hold on. If I take this and then take this, what's happening here? So these are the kind of moments in chess you have to be really careful. When your king is in the center and there's a rook lined up on it, you have to be really careful with what you do. And then it also adds to the fact that there's a bishop hanging, but then I lose my knight. I could also just ignore that and play like going for some threat here. Or I could even just defend this pawn. I could even just play bishop e7 and get castled right away and just ignore that. I think I want to take it because if this happens, I have bishop e7, which looks like it's going to stop what's going on the e-file. I can't take that right now or I lose my knight anyway, so I may as well get this pawn. Maybe I can even follow it up with this bishop, and I do have a quest on this bishop for check, so that would be nice. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to go for the check. Yeah, I figured that would happen, but I wanted to get the check in while I could, so that's fine. Now it's a question of what to do. Probably just take this. Let's just start trading. Ooh, okay. I think that's a mistake because I can save the bishop and block the check. Yeah. Knight c6, f6 if I need to. And then I can castle. Oh, but I sacrificed that. I was thinking I was ahead of piece. I'm not ahead of piece because I sacrificed it. That's right. That's right. Okay, I can still play f6 here. Oh. Okay. Okay. I have to be a little careful. This is a move. I could castle anyway and just tuck the king in the corner. I could pin this knight. I could just develop this knight. So many options. What is white most likely going to do next? Knight h4 would be an idea. Or probably just developing. So knight h4, I think I do want to castle. I think this is dangerous and this is dangerous. If I castle, it kind of solves both of those problems. Yes, it's open, but I can still tuck my king over here. And it's not as dangerous as what's happening right now. Okay, knight c3 is pre-moved. All right. Let's go ahead and pin this knight. I think... Actually, do I want to do that? Or do I want to bring this knight out first? Yeah, let's pin it. Let's do it. I got to move a little faster. All right, bishop's under attack. Let's go here. Okay, that's okay. We'll go over here. Win in less than 30 moves. This is move 14, so we're doing fine on that. And then this knight Needs to capture 2 pieces. All right. I think I'm just going to trade that off. I want to go here. Yeah, this looks good. I might even be able to use this G file to attack if the king ends up moving over there. You know what? Let me actually turn on my cursor. I don't think you can see my cursor. I think I can do this midstream. Yeah, there we go. What's up, Sean? Why not take his pawn? Yeah, I could, but it's just a pawn. And I'm looking for bigger things. What is going on here? That's just a free rook. That's a free rook. Okay, now I think we can do this. So like, if I take a pawn, I have a pawn, which is cool. But this way, I have a queen that can potentially checkmate the king. And I can still take the pawn. So it's like, you know, a lot of times this is just going to be better than just taking a pawn, which is what I'm kind of counting on. So now I'm going to come down here. And now I'm taking it, but I'm also continuing my threats, right? So now I can take the rook too. I have a minute. That's enough time. Or I could take this first. Is that checkmate? That's checkmate, isn't it? I didn't complete the night quest. That's fine. I'll just do it. I'm getting low on time. That's why, what's that saying? If you see a good move, look for a better move. It was a good move taking the rook, but then I noticed checkmate, so. Han seemed honest yesterday. Not too sure. Yeah, he did, but you never know. It's really hard to tell it from an interview like that, in my opinion. But I'm not going to say a lot because I really have no idea. Like, my guess is as good as yours, what's going on, so don't think it really helps for me to say too much. Sorry, I didn't mean to move that. I wanted to move this. All right. I don't want to take it because I want this knight to capture first, so let's go with this line. Can you make money from Immortal chess without paying first? Yes, you can. You have to... I'll show you guys that after this game. You play with the ageless pieces. We'll take a break and we'll talk about that. All right. This is weird, but I really want to take that. Check. No, maybe I can't. Maybe I can't. I can go check here, though. That completes this quest. And unfortunately, now I have to decide what to do with the bishop. I guess I'll just go here, because this could be an annoying pin. Because if that pawn doesn't move, then the bishop can't get out. So I'll leave that. I still need to capture with this knight first, if possible. And I also need to capture 2 things with this knight, which I've not been having much luck doing that. Let's go ahead and castle, get the king out of the center. Stanley, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I'm glad that you're back into chess. Or started to get into chess, I guess. Okay. Should I do it now? Like in a normal game, I would never do this, but in this game, I might, because I want to not let them castle and also complete the quest. I'm going to do it. This is not how you would normally play chess, but in a blitz game, it's like going to guarantee that there's some sort of permanent king weakness. I'm going to go for it. Gain some space, and I'm maybe going to just push this pawn. Oh, he's going to sacrifice the piece back. Okay, great. That's great for me. Play d4. Now we get the bishop out. Okay, what do we need to do? Win in less than 30 moves. This knight is having a hard time. I might need to swap out this quest. I just can't seem to complete it too often. All right. What can we can attack that G pawn, that E6 pawn with Queen G4. I like that. Maybe at some point this could be an idea. Not right now because the bishop's already defending, but this is a good way to attack the king when your queen's over here. Ah, okay. He wants to push with the tempo on my queen, so we have to fix that somehow. We can go back here. Or what else could we do? The problem with going back here is I'm losing my pawn. I don't really want to lose my pawn. But I have to watch out for this. That's a good move, actually, I think. Okay. I'm trying to think where I can move the queen to still protect the pawn, but this is also pretty dangerous looking. Maybe there's not any good discoveries, though. Maybe I can do that. It's risky putting your queen in line with the rook like that, because this bishop can move wherever it wants to. Okay, this looks like an opportunity. Let's sacrifice it. I'm going to get a capture with my knight over here. So I need to take one more piece with this knight and we'll complete that quest. So that's good. Let's play... What should I play? I don't know. Let's go ahead and defend this. Okay. Attacking the knight. I don't want to lose this knight yet. I need to take another piece first. I definitely need to take another piece. We can maybe come over here. Take that bishop. Oh, my queen. Remember what I said earlier about it's dangerous? Yeah. Oops. Ben, you have a chess puzzle. Okay. Yeah, I'll look at it at some point. Did you comment it on that other video too? Because I may have actually seen that one. I was planning on getting back around to that. Haven't done it yet. Oh, I was supposed to show you guys the ageless pieces. All right, we'll do it after this game. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Keep forgetting to do that. Okay, French, let's go this way. Videos have helped me a lot. Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. VJ. Thanks. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. I'm just gonna... Let's play C3. Let's go here. Let's go with Queen E2. I might be losing this pawn, but I don't really care about that. If I can capture with my knight, it's worth it. Because you have to understand, the way that you improve on the leaderboard on Immortal game is by getting the most quest points, which are these down here. It's not really about like how many games you win or lose. So if I lose this game because I make a decision like this, it's fine. All right, so we took that. We can now take other stuff and don't have to worry. Let's see. We'll take this. Hopefully he takes with the bishop. That would be ideal. Yes, now I can get my check in. Awesome. And get the king safe. Great. And if this happens, we have the knight. Okay. This is looking good, I think. Let's gain some space and start to think about attacking after they castle over here. Let's start to bring the knight over. Is this a different chess platform? Yeah, this is an Immortal game. There's a link in the description. Let's go here. Gain a tempo on the queen. We've got to defend it. All right, like this. Okay. D4 is not really a threat. We'll just take it. Let's play B4. So you got the pin. Let's bring the rook here, so that if this happens, we have the attack on the queen. I missed that, actually. Yeah, I actually missed that. If I pin it, there's a check. Man, that's too bad. Let's see. If I take it... All right, I guess we have to do this. At least I can follow it up with bishop d4 at some point. Not immediately, but at some point we can go here. Okay. That's a pawn, but then this is going to happen. I guess I'm losing that pawn anyway, so I may as well take this one. Doesn't take the pawn. Okay. Maybe I just push it then. Okay, there's checkmate. We can play h3. Then we have to watch out for this move. So I may as well just play g3 right away. It's a risky move, but there's no minor pieces that can take advantage of these light squares. Only the queen, so I should be okay. Like if there was a knight, you know, or a bishop, I probably wouldn't do that. But in this case, it should be fine. It should be fine. All right, we gotta escort this pawn for the win somehow. So I guess let's get the rook involved. Or How many moves am I at? 22 moves. Probably not winning this game in the next 8 moves, unfortunately. I don't really want to allow that. That's bad for me. So let's play f4. Okay, that's fine. Let's bring the rook in. If takes, I think we're okay. There is a random check here, but it's not a big deal. There's check there. It's okay. We've got it covered. Now it's threat. Have to be careful here. Have to be careful because my king is a bit exposed. But right now we've dealt with everything. We've dealt with the threat. G5. There's a tactic here that I take the rook. So yeah, he has to do that. I still have that available. So I'm going for this checkmate. Okay. It was over 30 moves, unfortunately, so we didn't get that quest, but 1200 is still good. Okay, let me show you guys. So if you want to play for free, you go to the site. It'll look something like this, except you won't be logged in probably, so you'll want to create an account. And then you'll go to the bottom here where it says ageless pieces, and you'll click on this. So you'll click on this and it'll say claim your ageless piece. So you start with a pawn, and I believe you have to win a game completing that quest, and then you get the next piece. I think it's the knight, and then the bishop, and then the rook, and then the queen, and then the king. And so you can get a full team of pieces. You can use up to 4. And and all you have to do is just complete each quest, you know, to get the next one. So that's the free to play version. So let me show you, like on the leaderboard, top left over here, see where it says championships? You've got weekly AP and you've got weekly IP. So what I'm playing right now, IP, Immortal points, I think is what it is. This is like if you want to play to actually earn Ethereum. So you can see here, this first place guy is getting 0.35 Ethereum, which is pretty good. I think that's like, I don't know, $600 or something like that, depending on the price of Ethereum. And then a bunch of CMT. This is a checkmate token. This is going to have uses going forward. It was just introduced recently, so they're still developing, but basically CMT is going to be like, you can upgrade your pieces and you can like join special tournaments and stuff like that. So that's the weekly IP where I'm playing right now with the pieces that I have. If you're playing for free, you'll go to the weekly leaderboard, okay? And you can see the prize pool here. You can win pieces. And these pieces are like the actual pieces that you can use to go play on the IP leaderboard. So basically you win here and then you can jump over to the other one, if that makes sense. And then you can still earn checkmate token here. It's just not as much in the free version. But yeah, all of these people are playing with free pieces. And so, yeah, hopefully that made sense. The name of the website, it's Immortal. It's Immortal game. There's a link in the description. That's an affiliate link, so it helps me out if you click on that one. But yeah, it's just Immortal, beta.immortal.game. Actually, it's still beta. So I don't think they have an app yet. I think that's on the list of to-do items. I'm not sure exactly when that's happening, but yeah, they're supposed to be making an app eventually. I have played it on my phone though, and I've been able to play fine. When it first came out, it was kind of buggy, but they fixed most of the big ones, so now it's usually pretty good now. Like when I'm working out, sometimes I'll play online. All right, I think you guys got the idea. Let me jump back. Actually, let me go back to the leaderboard here. All right, cool. We moved into 8th place. So realistically, I think we can probably pass these guys. Maybe. I don't think we're getting 320,000. That's too much. But we might be able to get into 5th place. So I'm going to keep going. And they're going to be adding more game modes. Right now it's just 5 minutes. But there's supposed to be like bullet and longer time controls coming in the future as well. All right. What do you guys think? Should I replace that quest? Should I replace this night? Sorry, this night. The one that has to like capture 2 pieces. I feel like maybe I should replace it. I just can't seem to complete it. All right, let me do it next game because I'm running out of time. Maybe I'll replace it next game. Then I have to figure out what do I want to replace it with too, is the other question. Yeah, that happens sometimes. All right, let's see. We're black again. Let me see. I think I will replace this. I'm just not having much luck with that. I have a pawn. That gives a lot of points. Yeah, this one, you have to promote to a knight or bishop, which like almost never happens. I have another one, just promote a pawn. It could be anything. So let me use this one. Because that means I can just get a queen and still get the credit. So let's try this. We'll see if we can do this pawn. And it doesn't have to be this pawn. It's just promote a pawn. So some of the quests are attached to the piece specifically, and some are not. So this one is not attached. It's just like any pawn at any point in the game. So it doesn't matter that I put it on this one. I'm going to go ahead and get my check in now. And then we'll just come back. We lose a tempo, but it's fine. Okay. let's think about this. I want to go hunt down this bishop eventually. Probably should, let's play d6. We'll play d6. After like knight f3, which is coming at some point, I'm sure, I'm going to play knight here and get the bishop. That'll be my first capture with this knight. Ah, he's not going to let that happen. That's annoying. Okay, well, what can you do? What can you do? Yeah, he wants to save the bishop. So now he can just go back there, so it's not really, doesn't really make a lot of sense for me to go there anymore. Is there any way I could capture something else with this knight? Not really. It's really difficult to do that right now. Being able to see your opponent's quests can create new strategies. Yeah, probably can. I don't think they're planning on doing that right now. They want it to be like you kind of just focus on your own quests. But yeah, that would definitely, I mean, if I saw some, you know, my opponent's quest, I would probably change some strategies. All right. I guess we'll just go here. How much do I make per 1,000 views? Not as much as I used to. I'll say that. Ad revenue has went down a lot lately. Like cut in half at least from what it used to be. Like when I quit my job, I was like, "Oh, I'm making X amount from ads. Cool." And I didn't realize how much they can fluctuate. I thought it was pretty like standard, you know, and I was, yeah, found that out after I quit my job. But what can you do? I didn't know that. So let's go here. Let's go. I feel like I need to move faster. This game's not progressing much at all. Preparing for a tournament. Nice. Okay, let's just trade. I just want to trade some stuff. What did I do previously? I worked in IT. I was a developer. Okay, you know what? I think we should do, let's see. I think, let me play G6 first. I don't want to get back rank mated at any point in the future. 1-2, 1-2. Okay, I can't win a pawn. It's really difficult to play against this type of a setup. It's pretty solid. All right, I don't know, let's just play d5. It's not really great because it's blocking the bishop, but I need to do something. Let's go back here. Do I have any IM norms? Nope, no norms for me. Although I didn't really try. I didn't really try to get any IM norms. I kind of was happy when I hit 2200. And it starts to get really difficult when you hit 2200, like to improve. You have to spend a lot of time, a lot of energy. And I wanted to kind of like focus on some other stuff in life at the time. So get married, have kids. And so I just kind of took a break after college. Let's go. Now I think it's time to do this. Okay, we got to save the bishop. Let's move it. He has control of the file, but he can't really go anywhere right now. I do have to keep an eye on that, though. Epic Chess. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I hope you're doing okay too. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute. That's a blunder, right? That's a free piece. Yeah, B3 doesn't cut it. Still a free piece. I might actually get to promote my pawn in this game. He's probably going to resign, though. He's probably going to resign. No? Okay, we have to take this one. Wait, is that 2 free pieces? Did I just win 2 pieces, guys? I did. Huh. Okay. Yeah, he's probably going to resign before I can promote a pawn, but maybe not, because I'm low on time. Might actually try to play on. So let's think about how we can do this. Have to be a little careful. Let's go here. Right, that's what I was afraid of, but it's okay because you can just do something like this. Everything's defended. Everything's defended. So let's see. We got to take this pawn, try to trade that knight, take these pawns, and we'll be good. I don't care about that. He can just push and take. I don't really care. I will bring the queen over to sort of defend some stuff. Okay, let's do this. Probably bring the queen back. Just got to get my pieces to more active squares. So, and not lose my bishop. Okay. Like maybe I go like this with the bishop. Let's go here. We'll bring the knight up. That's a good square for the knight. Bring this knight into the game too. Actually might relocate that one. All right, I have to go faster. I'm going to run out of time. I am spending too much time. Okay, let's not let the knight do anything. Let's go here. We'll push this pawn. We'll be in good shape. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Even if I lose my queen, it doesn't matter. And he's probably going to resign. Yeah, I'm not going to get to promote a pawn. That's the problem with this quest. Usually, everybody just resigns because most of the time when you're about to promote a pawn, you're probably just winning. So they just resign. So it's not really a good quest because of that. It's a lot of points, but if you can't ever do it, oh, they're not resigning. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Well, let's try. Come on. Yes. All right, cool. We got it. We got it. Probably because I was low on time. I guess they were trying to flag me, but it's not going to happen now. As long as I don't stalemate, which that should not be a stalemate. Cool. So we got, what do we get? 1,300? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. What's up, Rob? Welcome, my moderator. Yeah, it's going well, man. It's going well. Just trying to climb the leaderboard over here. Hey Nelson, have you ever considered playing a game against Levy? Yeah, I mean, I've thought about it. I haven't thought about it to the point where I've actually reached out to him. I don't know him personally, other than that we're both on YouTube, but I'd be open to that. Just, I haven't really reached out. Yeah, maybe I should do that. All right, let's go. Sorry, I had to hide someone from the channel. Okay, let's see. Let's go for the check. Get that out of the way. This is, what is this called? It's like a Bogo Indian, I think, when you bring the bishop in check and there's no knight. So it's a Nimzo Indian if the knight's on c3. Bogo Indian if it's a check. Let's play a5. And hopefully they don't take it yet. Perfect. Because I want to capture with my knight first. All right, awesome. So which way do I want to capture is the question. Let's go here just to guarantee the doubled pawns. You love the under promotion puzzles? Yeah. They are pretty cool, right? Those are some of my favorite videos to make too, because I really like those puzzles also. Hi from Hungary. Hey, welcome. Oh, we castled. All right, let's play. I'd like to attack this pawn, so let's play c5, and then we're going to target these pawns. Probably this pawn, actually. So it's going to be something like a4. Maybe the knight comes over here. Maybe b6, the bishop comes over here. Something like that is the plan. Because white doesn't ever want to take this, or then they're just doubled pawns forever, double isolated. Okay, so let's do it, I guess. Do I have to worry about this? Probably not. I can just move my rook up. Yeah, we'll move the rook if we have to. Yeah, so he's going to play something like 95 and go for this pawn. So should I do that? Yeah, let's do it. I don't want it to be pinned, so now I can move the pawn. And also, it's well defended. Okay, let's... I might just push this pawn some more, even. I might do that. Because then I can maybe bring the queen up and start, like, attacking this way. Oh, that's the idea? He's going to go for my pawn now. Okay, I didn't think about that. But it should be fine. Should be fine, because I can always throw in that capture. Okay, so let's continue. We'll bring the queen over here. Unfortunately, this game, there's no way this is going to end in 30 moves unless this person blunders. But I can't really help that. Okay, they are going to take the pawn. Maybe that was premature pushing it so far. Because if I take, it's defended, but then I give up the double pawns, I don't have a nice target anymore. Oh well, I guess I'll just do it. I don't know if this is the right decision or not. Let's just play faster. I don't think this is a great game anymore. Yeah, this is just a weakness for me. I should have thought through that a little more. What's a good spot to mark as your pawn first? So it depends what your quest is. What quest is it? because everybody's is different. It's random which quest you get. So yours is probably not the same as mine. Is not the same as somebody else. So tell me what your quest is, and then ask that question again. What if I do this or this or this? There's so many options here. Let's do this. Okay. I don't really want to take it. I think I want to go here. It's probably going to take with the bishop. Okay. D6. That's fine. We can come over here. This is actually pretty good. Just got to get this bishop in the game. This guy. This guy right here. Okay. I'm done. All right. Let's put that there. B6. Bishop A6. Or B5. I could even play B5. Oh, nope. That was a slip. That was a mouse slip. My bad. That pawn's a goner now. Oh well. Nope, didn't take it. Okay. He wants to take my bishop. I think I'm going to go ahead and allow that. I need to open some things up over here. That's fine. Let's take here. What are we, even? 3-6, 3-6. For some reason, I feel like my position's better. I don't. Maybe it's because the pawns are so far advanced. I feel like they're gonna be targets or something like this one or this one. Maybe it's my active rook. Yes. Okay. Temporarily. This is not what you want to do with your rooks, but temporarily I'm going to do it because that's an important pawn to not lose. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see. The problem is he's going to take this. Oh, no, he can't. He can't. It's not a back rank mate. He can't. Okay. I was afraid of that, but it's covered. Right. So we need to fix the one problem first. No checkmate back here. Now we can start dealing with this problem of my pinned bishop. Bishop f1, and I think I'm losing. I think I'm just losing. Yeah, what can I even do? Can't really do much at this point. Except a checkmate down here. But he's gonna see that, of course. Yeah. Of course. Maybe there's some miracle here. Is there some miracle checkmate like this? I'm trying, guys. I just don't see how to make it happen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just couldn't get my bishop on that diagonal because the rook was stopping it. Oh, well, we tried. We tried. Let's see. Yours is capture with the pawn first. So what I would do if I had capture with the pawn first is, let's see. Let me go to the empty board here. I would base it off what opening you're planning on playing. So like if you play the French, oh, I can't draw on this board because it's, hold on. Let's just do this for a second. So if you play, like, let's go for black for a second. If you play the French, I would definitely put it as my E-pawn, probably. Actually, E-pawn or C-pawn. So like, for example, if you play the French, you could put it as your E-pawn because when they capture you, you can take it. But then you have the problem if they push, then you're probably not going to do it right away. In that case, I would want it to be my C-pawn because a lot of times you can play C5 and then take here. So if you're a French player, if you are, let's say, Scandinavian, then maybe I'd put it as my C-pawn or E-pawn. And yeah, that's a tough one because that's really not going to actually happen that often. Yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is, like, depending on what opening you're planning on playing, think about which pawns sort of naturally will capture first and then use that one. That's what I was trying to say. Hopefully that made sense. What's Immortal game? It's like it's chess, but you can earn crypto while you play. So the free-to-play version is the weekly AP, which is this leaderboard right here. And then once you play there, you can earn these pieces, or you can just buy these pieces if you want. So there's the marketplace. I'll show you guys that over here. And some of these pieces can get really expensive, but sometimes they're actually pretty cheap. So like right now, this pawn is selling for $2. So that's really cheap, but it's an auction. So that could change in the next 14 hours. The king, or this is the queen, sorry. The queen and the king over here are going to go for more because they're probably better. You can see that the value here is how many points you get for it. So 145, this one's 79, this one's 196. But you don't want to just look at that number. You want to think about, like, what are the chances that you're going to be able to complete that quest consistently? Like, you want quests that you can complete consistently. Otherwise, you're going to have a piece that you just don't get a lot of points from. So, yeah, that's what you want to think about. Now, there's also over here, you can see different purities. So rough are going to be cheaper pieces, but they're not going to be as good as, let's see if there's any polished for sale right now. There's one. So like this bishop's going to be a much better, yeah, see 324. That's pretty good. What's the quest? This bishop cannot be played 3 times in a row and must survive. Okay, that's kind of a middle of the road quest. That's not like super easy, but it's not that difficult. You know, you can fianchetto it, play like King's Indian, fianchetto it in front of your king, and just don't trade it unless you have to win the game, right? Just kind of try to keep it there and play the game. So, and then pieces of arts are going to be like really, really good, but they're super expensive. Yeah, this one's already at $1,200. It's going to go higher, I'm sure. I can tell you that in the next 22 hours. So those are like super expensive. I was trying to get some, but I wasn't able to. Actually, I have some that I got from winning a tournament, but I'll show you guys my inventory while we're at this. Let's see. Chess Vibes inventory. So these are all my pieces. I have a lot of polished ones. I've been like kind of looking out for these, and I actually got some even before we went to beta when we were in alpha, because I've been with this project for a while. So I have a lot of quests. The ones I was going to show you guys, these are the pieces of arts that I got from winning some tournaments back in the alpha phase. Unfortunately, I got 2 pawns instead of like a king or a queen or a rook or a knight or bishop. They're usually better, so I got the worst version. And these quests are like really difficult. Like promote your first pawn promoted has to be a knight or bishop. I mean, that's not easy to do, right? Now it's a lot of points if you can do it, but most people, like I said, most people resign. It's pretty rare. I guess the only good thing is they kind of go hand in hand, so I can use both of these pawns, and then if I do promote a pawn to a bishop, I get both of them checked off immediately. But anyway, let's see. Okay, I think I'm caught up mostly. All right, let's check the leaderboard, see how we're doing. Still number 8. We're close to this guy though. We are pretty close. Let's jump back in there. Let me drink some water. Oh, Rob's played too. Awesome. You have a couple of free pieces. It's fun with the quests. Yeah, it's definitely kind of like a twist on chess. So should I keep this one? Yeah, let's keep it. We'll keep the pawn. I think this one has a better chance than that knight, although I could be wrong. All right, let's play the... What is this opening called again? Petrov's? Just because there's a lot of cases where you can actually just take the pawn, like I just did. Now we have d5, queen g5, bishop c5. Bishop c5 is probably not any good. d5 looks really good. Just I think I want to just shut down the bishop. And then I can follow up with some sort of... Oh, okay. I'm going to take that for sure. Okay, that doesn't look like it should be a good move. G6, because if the knight takes, I take the queen. If the knight moves somewhere else, I still take the queen. If the queen moves somewhere, I don't really care. I'm going to take the knight. The queen moves. The queen can't move there. Yeah, so G6, right? There's no other moves for white, I don't think. Right, so I just take the queen in this case. Okay, let's see. Check at least one time with the bishop. Let's try to do that before the game ends. Because I have a feeling it's going to end soon. Let's try to do this right away. Perfect. Oh, that's a nice checkmate. Okay, 1600. So we got them all except the promote a pawn, which is to be expected because it's a promote a pawn. How often do you play the Vienna? Let me say, ready? I don't play the Vienna often at all, actually. I've played it a few times, but I used to just play the King's Gambit and not even do the Vienna. Just go straight for aggressive. All right, let's go bishop c4. I'm just setting up for my quest, and this is just a good opening in general. Italian game. Okay. Can I, let's see. No. All right, let's play d4. Okay, I don't want this to get pinned because then I can't use it to capture something first. So let's not do that. All right, there we go. We got the knight quest done. Who's your favorite chess player of all time? It's a good question. Probably Tal. I just like his style. Real aggressive, and he has some like really nice attacking games. Although lots of the world champions have nice games, but yeah, I like Tal. Why am I on this site? What's the point of these challenges? So I'm earning crypto from playing this because I'm increasing my rank on the leaderboard, which is earning crypto. And I'm just playing chess because I like chess. So like normally I would sit down and play on chess.com or Lichess, and so I'm just playing here and I'm earning some crypto at the same time. So it's kind of like a win-win for me. Now, if I was like training to improve to become a GM or something, I would probably limit how much I played on here, only because the quests make my brain think about things that I probably, don't really need to think about. But for me, as a kind of a casual player at this point, I'm totally fine with this, and I think it's a lot of fun. So, okay, I really want to sacrifice this. Oh, wow. I didn't mean to do that, but okay, at least it was a good move. My mouse slipped bishop f4. All right, we can play e5. We can play e5 and then take here. Should be a nice aggressive position. All right, here we go. We've got threats on g7. We've got castles both ways. Bring the rook to the center. It's not looking good for black this game. I don't really want to trade queens, but if I took here, I would be willing to do it because I'm getting a pawn and yeah, so I'll take here. Of course, if he takes, I take with the queen. Takes here, I just come back with the bishop. I got a free pawn. Also have an attack on the rook. Actually, no, I can't quite trap the rook. Almost can trap the rook. Guess it doesn't work. Still, it's a pawn, it's a tempo, and I can still castle and still have a nice attack. Oh, bishop c5, okay. Let's think about this. There is going to be an attack here unless I put them in check. So probably queen here. Now the question is, do I want to castle or do I want to take the rook? They both look like good moves. How many moves are we at? 13 moves? Okay, plenty of time to win in 30 moves. I'm expecting like bishop e6 or knight e7. And then one of these two. Not sure which one's better. Queen e6. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. All right. I guess we can just take this. I'm going to go get the knight. Can you suggest an opening for the black pieces? Let's castle. An opening for the black pieces against e4 or d4? And what's your rating? All right, let's take this. And I think we have checkmates really soon. Really soon. Okay, where is it? I guess it's here, like this. All right. Opening for black As a 1600 against e4. You can try the Sicilian. I don't know if you've played that already. If you have, then maybe you have some experience. If you haven't, I did a video recently. I think it was, the title was like, what was the title? Like a secret opening to beat white or something like that. And the thumbnail was like white to black to play and win on like an empty board. But anyway, I talk about the A6 version a little bit. You might check that out and start there. Oh, I'm doing the wrong quest. I still have the knight selected on white. Let me go get that pawn. Where is that pawn? You know what? Let me just do this one just for fun. The one where I have to promote to a knight or bishop. Let's just try it. All right. That's kind of a wild card. That's not going to happen often, but if it does, it'll be a nice boost. Okay, let's go here. How much can you make off Immortal game? That's, I mean, right now, you can, ooh, should I do it? Let's do it. Let's go here. Let's just be aggressive. And I'll get my check-in. So right now, it's hard to say because the CMT, the checkmate token that you earn, we're not really sure like what the value of that's going to be going forward. Right now, I think it's at like 0.001. So you can kind of see check out the leaderboard, like see the prizes, and you can kind of get an idea of how much you could make every week. But also it depends on like what place are you going to get on the leaderboard. So it depends on which pieces you have. It depends on how often you're playing, how good you are at completing the quest. Like there's so many factors. So it's kind of hard to answer that question. Was I not supposed to castle in this line? I feel like I'm about to get attacked now. Okay. Well, that's okay. That's okay. I think he's going to play knight g4. And I don't really want it to do that and take it because the queen's going to come over. So what do I want to do? I want to... No. All right, let's play d3. Yes, I was afraid of something like this. Have to play h3. Okay. Let's go here. Try to set up some sort of counterattack. Oh, it's double check. I'm getting mated. I'm getting checkmated, guys. I think I'm getting mated. Or giving up my queen. One of the two. All right. Goodbye, queen. Maybe I can do some tricks here with this move. This is like my last trick. Knight to g4. I can go king g2. Yeah, maybe I can get lucky, and this can happen. What if you complete the quest but lose the game? Yeah, it doesn't count. You have to win the game. So you can't just like abandon playing good chess. You have to play good chess because if you lose, you get nothing. All right, I can still play here. And I mean, if I get this rook over, there's possibility of an attack. I'm down a full queen. I'm literally down a queen. 3 pieces, 3 pieces, 2 rooks, 2 rooks, 3, 6, 3. I'm down a queen and a pawn. But I have an attack. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Queen's trapped. You just saw that. The queen is trapped, guys. Okay. That changes everything, doesn't it? So he's going to probably give it up. Right, but he only gets one piece. He only gets one piece for it. And I still have an attack. I mean, it's small attack, but it's... Actually, no. This is a good position for me, because I can bring this rook over now. Imagine that. Oh, but there's king e7. Did I mess that up? Maybe I should have taken there first. Okay, well... It's too late now. Still, I mean, it's a decent attack. I don't know if it's enough, because I'm still down a piece, but... We'll try. I don't really want to trade, though. Let's see. Let's go here. Put in this pawn. Right. Okay, so how do I create more threats? I don't want to trade that. I don't want to trade. I got to keep the pieces on the board. Maybe flag them at the end. Win in less than 30 moves. No, that's not going to happen probably. Next 5 moves. Okay, what can I attack? What can I attack? I wonder if I could do this. This is a little bit tricky. Because I got a fork here. I don't know how he saves both of those, actually. Oh, there we go. We got it. We got it. What a weird game. What a weird game. Oh, we got it in 30 moves. He resigned. He resigned on move 29. That's so funny. That's so funny. Thank you, Jasper. I do appreciate that. Rook takes f6, g takes f6, bishop takes f6. Yeah, it's a double attack, but... Oh, you're saying earlier, before the king was on e7? Yeah, I think you're right. I was going to say the king would just take me, but you're probably talking about earlier. Okay. Have you ever heard of the Vampire Gambit? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, where are we at? We're still in 8th place? Come on. Come on. We got to catch these guys. Got to catch these guys. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I need to stretch. All right. All right, so we got the pawn. We're playing with black. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the check. Perfect. We'll probably play a5. Yep. Bring the knight in. Okay, I don't want to take it, so I have to go back here. This knight has to capture first. Let's play d5. If he takes, of course, I'm going to take with the knight. If he doesn't take, I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess we'll just leave the tension for now. Have you ever played the lolly attack? I don't think I've played it, but it sounds familiar. I think I might have covered it in one of my videos. What solid opening do you recommend for black against d4? You can check out the Nimzo Indian. It's pretty good. It's pretty, like, relatively straightforward to play, I think, but also really solid, like GMs play it. All right, so the only thing we have to worry about with quests is win in less than 30 moves and promote a pawn. So how can I play more aggressively to win in 30 moves? Oh, let's get some tension going here in the center. What game is this? So this is Immortal game, so it's chess but with side quests. So there's a link in the description if you want to check it out. You can play for free, or you can buy pieces and play for like crypto. And I mean, you can still earn crypto from playing for free, but it takes a lot longer. Have you ever played a chess hustler before? Not really a hustler. Well, I played in New York City before against some of those guys, but it wasn't really a hustler. I mean, I was rated higher than the ones that I played, I think. I don't think I played anybody higher than me, so if anybody was hustling, I was hustling, but I wasn't taking their money, so. Hey, Anthony, thanks for that. I'm glad that you and your 6-year-old are enjoying it. Good to hear. What's my puzzle score? You mean unlimited? I think I've gotten, what, 50 or... I think it's around 50. It might be one or two more, or maybe it's just 50. But I haven't like played it a lot to try to really get it super high. Okay, what's going on here? Pawn is hanging. We can move. Let's move that. So we defend our pawn. We attack this bishop. We can... Gotta get this guy developed. B6 and maybe bring it over here. Like this. This. How much crypto is $1 on Immortal? I don't know. I don't think I understand the question. I don't know what you mean by that. All right, I see a fork. Should I do this? Yeah, let's do this fork. Oh, he's going to check me. Oh, I see. He wants to check me. I see. Okay, hold on. If I take this check, the king goes over. Where's the bishop? No, where's the queen going to go to? No, it can go here or here. Okay, I guess I have to actually stop that. Let's play h6. I didn't want to lose this pawn. I thought I had a nice move, but yeah, he saw it. Okay. Well, let's play b6. This bishop needs to get involved ASAP. Question is, which diagonal? Probably here. What opening books do you recommend? I recommend, let me see if I have it. Fundamental Chess Openings. It's, especially if you're kind of starting out and you want to get an idea of what all the different openings are out there. Fundamental Chess Openings is going to give you like the basics of all the main openings with the main lines, so you can learn them and start playing them along with kind of the ideas. But it's also not going to go crazy like in depth to where you feel like you have to be a grandmaster to understand all the lines, which like some of the other like modern chess openings is much more advanced. And so yeah, FCO is going to be great for like up until 1800. It's going to be what you want. All right, guys, I don't actually know what to do here. Yeah, I have it here. Fundamental chess openings. And now, before I lose on time, let me focus a little bit. We're on move 21, so if he blunders in the next 9 moves, we might be able to do this. It's not looking like those pawns are going to be stopped too soon. What? What is this? Oh, they didn't resign. Man. Okay. We didn't do it in time. Almost. That was 30 moves. I was hoping they would resign, but nope. Let's push it, I guess. We have queen d5 if we need it. I guess I'll do that. Can't take the bishop or I get a queen. Is it? Yeah, promote a pawn. Any pawn is fine. Or any piece is fine. I can just get a queen. I don't have to get a knight or bishop for this quest. So here we go. There we go. And we've got the diagonal covered. Should be pretty straightforward. I think I will get another queen. Why not? Why not? Keep it simple. Only thing is you don't want to get stalemate, but he's got pawns to move, so I'm not really worried about that. All right. So that promote a pawn quest came in handy. Can you explain your strategy? My strategy for Immortal game or just in general, like why I'm making the moves I'm making? Endgame manual, Dvorsky's endgame. I don't know. I haven't actually used that one. I don't know if that's suitable under 2000. Sorry. To get Immortals in side quests, how much money would it cost? Oh, so you can play for free. I don't know what's happening here. I'm going to close this. You can play for free. So go to the home page here. There's a link in the description. You click on ageless pieces and you'll just claim your first pawn. And then once you complete that quest, it'll give you a knight and a bishop, a rook and a queen. These will give you ageless points. So if you go to the leaderboard and you click over here, you'll be able to play on this leaderboard. And you can win pieces. So if you're in the top 10, you can win a piece. These pieces are you can use on the other leaderboard to actually earn the Ethereum over here. But regardless, you'll earn the checkmate token wherever you play. Now you'll get more over here on this one. You'll get a lot more. You see the prize pool is 2 million as opposed to 200,000. So, and there's less players on over here. So, you know. All right, Rob. Thanks for hopping on. Take it easy. I'll see you next time. Are you planning to start streaming on Twitch? You know what? I've thought about it. I don't really know like a whole lot about Twitch. Like I'm just kind of ignorant as to like should I? Like what's the benefit of switching from YouTube to Twitch, you know? That's what I'm not sure about. I feel like right now everything is kind of integrated with YouTube to where when I stream it's just posted automatically onto the channel so people can find it, and yeah, I just don't know like what the benefit is of going over to Twitch at this point. But if somebody like knows something about it, like, and I'm open to like suggestions. I'm trying to stream more, so we'll see going forward. All right. Hey, first time I caught a stream of yours. Love your thanks, Nilesh. Appreciate it. Do you have a resource for very young children? My son wants to learn more, but I'm not sure how to introduce him to things like openings. My game isn't really that advanced. I mean, I guess you already know, like watching videos on YouTube, they can learn a lot just from that. If you want something more structured, you can consider hiring a coach. I don't do private coaching right now. I am gonna be starting some like group classes pretty soon, like maybe next couple months. And I might do one for like kids, like teaching your kids. So I have to see if there's enough interest. And if there is, that might be something that you could consider. But yeah, I mean, just having him watch, videos, he can learn a lot just from that. As far as like books, the fundamental chess openings, FCO is a good one for openings. For end games, I like have it just sitting here. Yasser, winning chess endings. This is what I read growing up. It's not like super advanced and in depth to where it's going to cover every single endgame in the history of chess, but it's going to cover like all of the major ones. And it's pretty easy to follow. I read it as a kid and I learned most of my basic endgame knowledge from that book. So definitely would start with that one. Any tips as white against the anti-fried liver defense? What do you mean by anti-fried liver? Like where they play d5 and knight a5? Or is it like something else? I like this Immortal chess site. Very cool. Makes me play really bad though. Yeah, you got to be careful. I try to have a rule of like, when in doubt, just play a good move, which may or may not be the right strategy. But if you're not sure, try to play a good move. Even if you don't complete a quest, just play good chess. Because if you're winning the game, you're always going to get some points for winning. So focus on winning. All right. After bishop c4, they play h6. Oh, h6. I see. Yeah, so the problem with h6 is it's not developing a piece. So we might actually get to see an example of what you're talking about. Oh, no, he's going to play this. Okay. Yeah, but if they did play this, you played bishop c4 and they played h6. Yeah, I would probably just play d4. Just start opening up the center, get your pieces out. Knight c3 is okay and castling is okay, but you do want to play d4 pretty quick. Usually if they don't develop as fast as you're developing, you want to open up the center because that means that their king's going to probably be stuck there. So that's what I would do. Okay, we're going to do it. This is an opening. I don't remember what it's called. This is an opening. What is the name of this gambit? Oh, it's like right there in my head. I just can't think of it. I'm not sure if bishop c4 is the right move, but we're going to do it anyway because I need to do the check. Yeah, we're going to lure the king out. We're going to castle. And I think this is decent compensation for... We get 2 pawns for our knight, which, okay, fine. And the king can't castle. I think this is definitely playable in a blitz game. Let's just... I don't even think we need to rush. I think we just play normal chess at this point. Get our pawn center and... Yeah, it's going to take black some moves to kind of consolidate. Play f4. Probably e5. Okay. Let's... Yeah, do it. Let's go e5. Try to get this f file opened up. Perfect. That looks good. I'm going to play queen f3 and get some double attacks going on. I guess he could play knight d5, but I'm still going to play queen f3. Pretty much going to play queen f3 against almost anything. Yeah, because I don't know how white's dealing with both of these threats. Okay. Okay, let's come in here. All right. So let's come up with some candidate moves. First of all, we could capture the knight. We could play knight e4. We could play bishop h6. I had no idea if it even works. Maybe bishop g5. I don't think it works, but those are just moves I want to consider. Or maybe even like a quiet move like bishop d2. Bishop g5 takes. I guess we don't have a back rank mate. It doesn't quite work. Almost. Bishop h6 takes. I don't really see a good enough follow-up for giving up the piece. So let's rule those out. Knight takes d5. The queen cannot capture. We take the rook, so the pawn has to capture. Okay, fine. Knight to e4. What's the point? That I want to go there? That I want to go here? I don't really know. The problem with this is that it allows knight c6 later. Bishop d2. Black's probably going to play rook f8, which... What to do? What to do? Yeah, rook f8's actually annoying because then when I move the queen, I have to bring my king over, which I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So maybe bishop d2 is the best move. Let's just play bishop d2. It's like, unfortunately, don't really see anything more aggressive. But after rook f8, at least now I move the queen somewhere and I can recapture with the rook. I don't have to bring my king over to f1, which is not a good square for my king. Knight a6, okay. Now I might consider knight to e4. We kind of have an answer to this. I think I do need to bring more pieces over, so let's try knight e4 now. Thanks for the answers. Yeah, you got it, Anthony. Thanks for the help. You're a great YouTuber. Thanks. Appreciate it, Thunder. Hope to reach 200k subs. Yep. I think we'll get there eventually. It's only a matter of time, I guess. YouTube kind of helps me out in that regard. I just keep posting videos and YouTube keeps showing them to people. What's up, Sharath? Yeah, so there's the rook f8 that I was expecting. Ooh, I can almost play knight to g5 and take it. The problem is bishop g5. Yeah, that would have been a cool idea to take advantage of earlier. I just didn't see that until just now. I guess now I have to just do this. They take, I'll just take back. Win in less than 30 moves. We're on move 17. Okay, and then first pawn, promote to knight or bishop. Yeah, it's unlikely. It's unlikely. Whoa. What a move. What a move that is. Okay, so he wants to take here with a fork. I see that. All right, let's see. If I take with the bishop and then this happens, I can block with the knight or the rook. If I block with the knight, then I'm losing that. If I just move over, I'm losing this. Interesting move. If I take with the rook, and then I go over, they're still going to be losing the knight. Okay, I guess it's a pretty good move. I mean, what am I going to do? Maybe I'll just take it, move my king, let him take the knight. Who cares? I don't think I could have stopped that, actually. I don't think I could have stopped that. That was a good move. It was a really good move. And that's also a good move. Wow. This guy's a strong player. I mean, what can I do? All right, let's see how we're doing on the leaderboard. Yeah, rook takes f4. Yep. I didn't see that at all. Ooh, super close to passing this person. All right, let's just try to play some quick games. Let's see if I can just play really quick games. I think I'm taking too long on some of these. I'm going to like pre-move every move. I mean, not every move. Let's see if it's e4. Okay, now we can pre-move. Oh, it's the same person. Yeah, see, I don't really want to play like a long game that I end up losing. That's not good. Okay, this line I've been having some decent success with. So you give them the knight. The point is you're going to get it back. They're going to get a pawn, but then you can attack it. Oh, or that. You can do this. You want to get control of this diagonal, I believe, before their bishop does. And even though you're down a pawn, you get some quick development, and I think it's pretty equal. I think the position is pretty equal. Okay, we'll go here. Just put the bishops on the active diagonals. We'll castle long. The rook's involved. And maybe this and this is an idea. Maybe what else can we play? Bishop e3, but then the knight moves somewhere and it defends. Okay, well now I have to just go back here, I guess. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I guess we'll stop that. But now it gives me some targets here, which I think is good for me. Probably bishop c2, rook e8, f6 is an idea. I'm guessing bishop b5, oh, bishop c4. He's defending. Yeah, he's defending against this. Okay, fine. Let's actually play f6. What I'm trying to do is get the rook over here before the king can get safe. So if white captures, I'm going to bring this over immediately. Because that's a really annoying check. Like if white has to play king f1, that's really bad, because then this rook is a problem. You're new to Immortal Chess. Do both players have the same? No, they're unique. So you have to get the pieces that you use, and then you kind of build your team basically, and your opponent's going to be doing the same thing. And so everybody's quests are going to be different and unique. You can play with the free-to-play ones, or you can go and like buy ones to play to earn more crypto. There's a marketplace where they just have auctions running all the time, and you can just kind of look through and choose your quests. Okay, so there we go. We got the check. Very annoying for white to deal with this. Okay, he goes over, which is fine because this rook is now stuck at least for a while. I could recapture that. I could also play checkmate. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Need some more of those quick wins. When should you break in the center in the king's Indian defense? Ooh, that's a loaded question. That's a loaded question. I mean, generally you get your bishop fianchettoed. You get your knight here. You get this knight here. Your pawn's on d6. You castle, and then you break in the center with e5 or c5. Sometimes, though, you can do like c6 and expand over here. And then, of course, depending on what your opponent does, that can change. It's not super easy if you want to, you know, like if you want to play it perfectly every time, you have to really be able to adapt and adjust. If you're okay with just kind of sort of a general plan that's pretty good most of the time, just do what I said. Play g6, bishop g7, bring your knights, d6, castle. As soon as you castle, you play either e5 or c5. Okay. I want to capture with this knight, so let's go here and try to take the bishop. What's the average elo of the players you're facing? So I think it's I think it's 400 above and 400 below your rating is who you could potentially play. So 1965, I could play somebody as high as 2365, or I can't do math, 1565. Let me take this, I guess. Now, these ratings, I believe, are... Ooh, should I be greedy and take another pawn? Knight's going to get trapped if I do that. Yeah, I can't. The ratings over here on Immortal game are a little bit lower, right? Like I'm 1900 over here. On chess.com, I'm like 2300. So this guy who's 2000 might actually be you know, international master. I don't know. Like MVL, who is the best blitz player in the world, or one of the best blitz players in the world, I think he's rated like 2400 over here. So yeah, the ratings are just kind of lower, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. I got to be careful here. I'm going to get checkmated. You do have to be careful. See what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? H5. Oh, queen f4. Oosh. If he does this, I might play queen f6. Yeah, I think I have to play queen f6 to defend over here, unfortunately, because there's just too many threats. Queen g7, though, is this is a good way to defend when somebody's queen is on your king. If you can get your queen over there, it's really annoying for them because they don't want to trade. Wait a minute. There's also a knight here. Hold everything. No, but when he takes it, defends the rook, and I don't have a good enough follow-up. I'm getting mated, so I can't do that, unfortunately. As cool as that looks, I just can't do it. Still probably losing here. Yeah, it's a tough position. I gotta trade the queens, though. I think I have to. Now what, though? Do I take this? Do I take this? Do I play f5? He's gonna do something like this for sure. Oh boy. All right, I don't know. Let's move on to the next game. I'm just gonna play quickly. I think I'm getting mated here. I'm gonna be greedy, take the knight, and then try to run somehow with my king. That's my plan. Oh, he's not gonna let me. Okay. Let's play f5. Let's go here. When will you end the stream? Pretty soon. Pretty soon. Probably as soon as I pass that one person on the leaderboard that I was been chasing. There, checkmate. I don't think I can stop that. Bishop there, rook there. I don't think I can stop that checkmate. He's going to bring the rook over and checkmate me. That's what he's going to do. I can't even get away. I cannot even get away. All right, whatever. Checkmate right here. He doesn't see mate in one? Really? Okay. Let me check. Maybe I passed them already. Let's see. This person, 226. So we just need to win like a couple more games, and then I'll end. Couple more games. Let's do it. G3. What's super aggressive against G3? I'm gonna play like bishop e7. Ooh. Well, and I have to defend this because I want to take with the knight. I was gonna play bishop e7. Oh, now I'm gonna play this because I want to do that quest. I don't want to take it. Let's go. Maybe I have to take it. Let's see. Yeah, I have to. I'm gonna get into trouble if I don't do that. Had to do it. Let's see. There's different ways I could defend that pawn. Queen e7, knight d7. There's a tactic here. Ooh. All right, I'm going to try it. I don't know if I can get away with this. This is probably a bad decision, but I'm going to try it. Mm-hmm. Taking a little gamble here. If there's some tactic right now, like queen b3, and I get into trouble. It looks like I can maybe survive. Like, can I just do this? Once I get this knight here, now it's pretty well defended. I can play rook b8 so that it's no longer pinned. Okay. So there's rook b8. What happens if I take that? Let's do it. Let's take it. Let's play. Let's just go over here. Let's just be aggressive. I think this looks good. Okay, watch out for the pin. Let's fix that problem. So I want to be able to move my knight. Okay. Let's go back here. I think we're just a healthy pawn up. I gotta be careful. That's a tricky move. Okay. So many tricks are going on. Right, there's e5, but I have knight d4. I don't know what's going on in this position. There's this. There's this. This knight can come in. I think I'm going to just sack that rook. I think I am. Let's see where the queen goes first. Let's see where the queen goes first. Oh, yes. This and this, or I go there right away and then play the knight. Probably need to get it in first. Otherwise, white could prevent it. But now, I can play knight to g4. I think. This is kind of wild. He's gonna go for it. Okay. All right. Man, it feels like there should be some tactic. I just don't see what it is. Do I just take the pawn? I mean, I don't... That just doesn't look good enough. Okay, let's try this. I don't feel like trading off those pieces is gonna do it for me. Maybe this way something else opens up. Okay, check. Or I play like this. I think I see a cool line here. Wait, but do I get enough pieces for that? Yeah, I think I do. So he can't take the queen, but he could just take the knight. But then I have check. Okay, this is a winning endgame for me. Or it should be. It should be a winning endgame. All right, I'll take it. He wants a back rank checkmate. We don't want to lose to a back rank checkmate, so let's go here. Okay. Let's see. Let's try to activate my king. I think that's important. I didn't see that. That was not good. It's okay. I can win with this c-pawn. I can win with this c-pawn. Let's go here, take this. Yeah, we should be able to win with these queenside pawns. In theory. Whew. We did it. We did it. I was feeling the pressure on that game. All right. Cool. Let's check the leaderboard. Did we do it? I'm gonna have to stop now. I hear kids crying. Oh, so close. So close. I think it didn't update from that last game, but still, I'm going to be a little bit short. All right, well, maybe next time. There's only 16 hours left, though, for this week. It resets every week, so I might not be catching this guy, but hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you want to play, the link is in the description. You can play for free, or if you want, you can go to the marketplace and check out what's going on over here. And if you find some of these pieces, like this one's about to end in 5 minutes, 19 bucks. Pawn cannot be played 3 times in a row and must survive. That's a pretty easy quest. You're not going to get like a ton of points, but that's pretty easy to do if you choose the right pawn. And you can see what else is here. Queen for $24. That's a good price for the king, sorry. For $24, that's a good price for the king. So I don't know if it's going to last in an hour, but you know. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Take it easy. And thanks for tuning in. Take care.